Tables allow web developers to arrange data into rows and columns. Tables defined using the table tag. Tables are divided into table rows using the T arrow tag. Table rows are divided into table columns for data with the TD tag. A table header is introduced for understanding of each column. TH tag is used to define a table header. By default, the text in TH elements are bold and centered, but you can change that with CSS. Looking at the code above, you'll notice each table data or column is defined by a TD tag. A table data can contain all sorts of HTML elements such as text, images, links, lists, and even another table. Table column can span over multiple columns using the call span attribute. A table cell can span over multiple rows using the row span attribute. Table borders. Tables can have borders of different styles and shapes. You can either add borders to the HTML tag or add it through the CSS styling. To add borders through the HTML tag, you go to the HTML tag and add borders. It is good to add border to a table through the CSS for effective styling. Use the CSS property on table, TD, and TH elements. Border styling. If you observe the code, you'll see I gave the second value solid. That is the style for the border. You can decide to use the border style property or just I have arranged it here. There are many border style property you can use. It is dotted, dashed, double, groove, rig, insert, offset, hidden, and lots more. The last value in the code specifies the border color property. You can either write it separately for border property or leave it in this format. But the first is for the border size. The border radius property, border gets rounded corners. You can skip the table tag if you don't want the whole table to have rounded corners. You can add 2 to 4 values on border radius. This 5 pixel is for the top left and the bottom right, while the 0 pixel is for the top right and the bottom left. Border spacing. Border spacing can be used to change the spacing of border cells. The border spacing can be achieved if the border collapse is not defined to collapse. The first value is for the top and bottom, while the second value is for the left and the right. Cell padding. Cell padding is the space between the cell edges and the cell contents. To add padding on table cell, use the CSS padding property. Border collapse. To avoid having double borders, set the border collapse property to collapse. The caption side property. The caption side property specifies the position of a table caption. The values can be set at top or bottom. Caption is used to give the title of a table. Zebra stripes. If you add a background color on any other table row, you will get a nice zebra stripes effect. To style every other row element, use the End Chart selector. Vertical zebra stripes. To make vertical zebra stripes, style every other column instead of every other row. Let's duplicate the lines so that we will have a very nice zebra stripes. Put the End Chart selector on both the TH and the TD elements if you want to have the styling on both headers and regular table cell. Table call group. The call group element is used to style specific columns of a table. The span attribute specifies how many columns that gets the styling, while the style attribute specifies the style to give these columns. If you want to see more columns with different styles, use more call elements inside the call group. If you want to style columns in the middle of the table, insert an empty call element with no styles. Here now I'm going to span over 3 columns without a style. See, the first 3 columns will not have any background color, as you can see here. To give different styling to multiple columns, add more call elements with styling. To add different background to each column, I'm going to duplicate this other one and change each background color like this. The first one should span over 3 columns, the second one should span over 4 columns, and the third should span over 3 columns, all with 3 different colors. We have to change the font to white color. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more helpful web design tips.